Hi everybody, my name is Kannasicho Ezirigwe. You can call me Kanna for short, and I'm an international student from Abuja, Nigeria. I'm a junior here at Pomona. I'm a computer science and economics double major. I live here in Walker, and I'm going to be showing you guys around for a dome tour. First off, we're gonna stop at the poster board. I feel like every dorm has this, and it's basically the place where all student organizations and other organizations around campus put up posters to keep students updated on upcoming events and things that they can do. If you ever need an update of what's happening around campus, you just stop by the poster board. So over here is the kitchen area in the common space, and basically it's a space where it's a shared amenity. You can come here with your friends and cook. Over here, I've made some Nigerian jollof with a bunch of my friends because I got homesick. It's a really nice place to just come and chill with everyone. We've also got a shared fridge, but guys, please take out your perishable items so that it doesn't get rotten for everyone. But otherwise, yeah, I feel like it's a great space to just hang around and build community. And over here, we've got Walker Lounge. And I feel like Walker Lounge is one of the most sociable lounges of all the dorms on campus. It's just got so much going on for it. Over here, we've got the table tennis, and then there's a couple of other table tennis tables in case you ever wanted to run a tournament. And there's the pool tables. There's 3 pool tables. I feel like it's a great place for you to come with your friends, catch a vibe and hang around. It's always so nice, and in the evenings there's always a ton of people who are just playing games and hanging around, maybe even studying. Over here as well, we've got a piano because there's so many talented musicians on campus, and for some reason every kid at Pomona knows how to play piano, except me though. Finally, here we've got this lounge space where you can just set up something for either a game night or a movie night, and then there's a TV where you can connect your computers or your console or whatever and just catch a vibe with friends. Over here we've got the book room, and Walker is really big on sustainability, so all around Walker you'd see a lot of things that have been handed down by past students to current students, and even things from current students to other current students, just because we don't like things going to waste. And you know, Pomona is all about ecology and keeping the environment safe and all that. And over here we've also got the Walker Free Room. And the Walker Free Room is open on Tuesdays and Sundays, and it's essentially a place where people come drop stuff that they're not using anymore. Could be shoes, could be clothes, all kinds of stuff. And it's just our attempt at maintaining sustainability around the 5 Cs. And finally, there's the vending machines. When I'm hungry at 2 a.m. and I'm trying to get a steady snack, this is where I come from. So that's enough about shared spaces. Now I'm going to show you guys my room. Let's get it. So I live in a suite with my friend Ruben, and I'm just gonna give you guys a room tour. So let's get inside. What's good? So this is my side of the room. So as you guys just saw right now, me and Ruben, we share a suite, and I have to walk through his room to get into my room, and we have our separate rooms. However, we share the same bathroom that we take care of together, and I'll show you guys a bit of that a bit later. So this is my bed, and this is where I sleep every night, and underneath I keep a bunch of my belongings under because I need storage, and under my bed is a lot of storage. Also here we've got a dresser where I keep a bunch of my clothes as well. That's my teddy bear Reese. And over here is my wardrobe where I keep most of my stuff. So I really like clothes, I really like hats, I really like jewelry, as you can see. And yeah, I really love thrifting. There's this spot in the village, Deluxe. It's got great stuff. So this is my desk. This is where I get a whole lot of work done. Because I'm a double major, I'm doing both econ and computer science. I do a lot of my projects over here. That's also why I have a monitor, so that I can get a lot of my side projects done. I've got my school supplies here and here and here. And don't tell anyone, but this is my secret stash of snacks. So if y'all hadn't noticed already, I really like video games and I really like playing. And in general, it's just like a way for me to relax and also find community, because a lot of the time when I'm playing video games, it's online, because I play games like FIFA, I play some Marvel Rivals and Overwatch, and I play with a lot of my friends from high school. So that's how we keep in touch. Even tonight, we've got a FIFA tournament coming up. So yeah, I'm gonna win, but like, don't tell anyone. So I have a lot of posters all around my room, and that's because I really don't like blank spaces. I'm a bit of an artist myself, and I really like communicating the things that matter to me to everyone else. So music has had a huge role to play in my life. I first got into music when I was like 8 years old. I watched this one episode of Regular Show and I decided I was going to be a saxophonist from there. So I've been playing the saxophone since I was 8. And these are a bunch of album covers that mean a lot to me. Some of my favorite albums ever. We've got some from Santi, we've got some from Dave, we've got some from Tim's. I'm also a huge nerd, so I really love anime and manga. My first ever anime was Naruto, and it's definitely my maybe top 10, maybe not top 5, but like definitely top 10. I really like Jujutsu Kaisen. This is my favorite manga, Vagabond. I love Goodnight Pum Pum. I love Blue Lock. And anime just really screams to me because I feel like it's a form of media that can be very emotional and very morality focused, and that resonates with me a heavy lot. Over here as well, this is my favorite anime of all time, Frieren. And yeah, it's just a great one. I recommend 10 out of 10. Another really interesting detail about me is I really love plants, but I'm terrible with them. I've killed cacti like 5 times. So I've just resorted to getting plastic plants every single time, just because I really like the essence of greenery and I like plants, but then I just can't take care of them. So this is the view from my room. We love California because we love sunshine. That's part of why I decided to come here. Here you can always see who's at the courts, and if you ever want to go join in, just hop out and yeah. So this is our shared bathroom. As I mentioned, I share it with my roommate Ruben, and we always try as much as possible to keep it clean, keep it tidy. And yeah, we've got our shower over here where I've got my dedicated speaker so that I can blast Ashake every single morning. And we've also got our toiletries over here. These are my hair products and some stuff for my teeth as well. We've also got our dedicated self-care and skincare station. All right, see you, bro. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming with me on the dorm tour, and I hope to see you guys next year. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's a wrap.